Regardez, Monsieur Jamin. If you need to turn your body to me, please look at me. It's very important to remember that you look at my gestures at all times. So, we are going to do a proper introduction to TPRS. We touched on it last week, but we're going to do it now. The TPRS, remember, is teaching proficiency through reading and storytelling. So today we're going to start a story. Just to remind you of the rules. Today there will be one or maybe two actors. You have to stay in character and not talk to your friends. Okay? Mr. Jamin is always part of the story because it's his story. Okay? You cannot go against my story, by the way. All right? If I say class, you say? Oui. Well done. Do you have to do the gesture? Yes. Yes, because otherwise I can't tell if you're talking or not. So what's the gesture, everybody? Jemima? Oui. Oui. Well done. Class? Oui. Well done. That's what I want. If I've got new information for you, you show me it's new information, and it's the most amazing thing you've ever had. You go, ooh la la! Ooh la la! But it's important to do the gestures so I know that you're talking. This just tells me that you understand it's a new information. Now, if you're bored of saying ooh la la, you can go ooh, or you can go wow, but you have to do a gesture to show me that you're talking. Ooh, wow. All right? If it's a class question, I go class, oui. You have to answer it, and you answer it by one word or maximum 2 words, but you have to choose the best ones, okay? If you have to choose between words. Best one that makes sense to my question. You have multiple at that time, don't worry. Now, class questions are 1 word or 2 words, but one-to-one questions, you have to answer in a full sentence with a verb inside of it. But most of the time, the sentence will be on the screen, or you'll have to make it up on the screen, and we'll be pointing what to say, or I'll be modeling it, so don't worry. The hardest thing you need to do with Mr. Jamin and TPRS is to describe the situation when you just say all the sentences that you can remember. Don't worry, it's only on a voluntary basis. For the one-to-one question and describe the situation, if you're too scared to talk, you can do pass. Do it quickly so we can pass to somebody else. But if you want to talk, you go oui when I say that. Right. So I will not correct your French. I will only correct the information if it's wrong information. And everything is possible. Be open-minded. Everything is possible in my schools. Right. So first thing I need is a brain break monitor. Who's going to put the iPad in 8 minutes. Somebody is good at not looking at the iPad all the time. I think Ryan, that could be that person. Can you set your timer for 8 minutes? And when I go class, the first class, then you press you press start. If the clock rings, I know it's wrong. Okay, I'm sort of ignoring it just to finish something, and then we'll have a brain break. Today we're going to do a bit of cha-cha slide. Right. Now, remember that we've got some question words at the start, and then you have a statement in the middle and words you can use, and then we'll be pointing at each time. Remember, you've got your thermometers. Thermometers show me that you are with me. You're starting to be lost. You're completely lost. That tells me to slow down or completely rephrase what I'm saying. So you are the judge. The whole point of TPRS is that you have to understand every single thing I say. Right? We'll give it sometimes, I'll repeat, but I have to bring you with me. All right, let's have a look, first of all, at our character. I need somebody very confident with a big voice. I think, what's your name again? Maham, you're the winner of the game, so let's give you... Maham, you're going to stay here, so you're not on the camera. It's okay? It's fine. Let's just stay there. But she was very good, and she didn't have time to do it a lot. All right. Let's have a look at our question words. I want you to do the gestures with me. Okay? First of all, most important one is yes or no. Yes or no. Est-ce que? Well, everybody's doing the gesture. Est-ce que? That's a good gesture. Est-ce que? Superb. Then we have who? Qui? Qui? Est-ce que? Meaning? Yes or no? Qui? Meaning? Wakey, wakey. usually on the book. Now this is où. Where? Well done, Henry. Où. Où. And then I'm going to use this one today. Combien? How many? Combien? I'm not going to introduce those today because I'm not going to really use them a lot. Okay, I want you to go slow. All right, let's see if you can remember the gesture. Qui? Show me the gesture for qui. Well done, Jules. Well done. Very good. Can you show me the gesture for est-ce que? Est-ce que, yes or no? Is it true? You answer by oui or by no. And then combien? You're counting on your little fingers. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to start now. Punch the timer. Full participation. You're interacting with me. Ooh la la, oui, non, etc. D'accord? D'accord? Okay. So, classe. Il y a un garçon. Classe. Est-ce que il y a un garçon? Oui, il y a un garçon. Classe. Est-ce que il y a deux garçons? Non, il y a un garçon. Classe. Let's get this one. Il y a combien de garçons? Un garçon, bravo. Il y a un garçon. Il y a un garçon. Classe. Le garçon est Georges. Very good, Henry. You understood this was the new information, so you show me that you understand that. Okay. Do you remember, Georges? You're going to use je suis, I am. Okay? Right. Classe. Oui. Le garçon est Georges. Oui. Le garçon est Georges. Classe. Oui. Le garçon est Mr. Bean. Non, c'est ridicule. Le garçon n'est pas Mr. Bean. Le garçon est Georges. Classe. Oui. Est-ce que le garçon est Mrs. Dando? Non, c'est ridicule. Le garçon n'est pas Mrs. Dando. Le garçon est Georges. Classe. Est-ce que Georges est un garçon? Oui, Georges est un garçon. Classe. Est-ce que Georges est un dinosaure? Non. Non, Georges n'est pas un dinosaure. Georges est un garçon. You're going to use je suis now, okay? Georges. So if I say Georges to you, that means it's I need you to show me that you understand. So you go oui, okay? Nice and loud because you're relaxed. Oui. Okay. Est-ce que tu es un garçon?
Oui, je suis garçon.
Un garçon. But if you say I am boy, it's better to say I am a boy, right? So, je suis un garçon. Try.
Je suis un garçon.
Bravo, Georges. Tu es un garçon. Georges,
Oui,
est-ce que tu es une girafe?
oh, je suis un garçon.
Bravo, Georges. Tu es un garçon. Tu n'es pas une girafe. C'est ridicule. Tu es un garçon. Classe.
Il
Il est un garçon. So, what am I saying when I say il est un garçon? Right? He is a boy. Class? Qui, you have to look at what I'm pointing. Qui est le garçon? Careful, it's not an est-ce question, yes or no. It's a qui question, who question. Qui est le garçon? Georges. Who is the boy? Georges. Okay, you're getting used to these questions. Okay. Classe. Il y a un garçon ou deux garçons? Non, classe. Non. Il y a deux garçons. So here I'm introducing a new character. You cannot go against my story. It's not a yes or no question. It's a statement. So you're going to have to show me that you understand this statement. What is, Shay, what was my statement? I said, il y a deux garçons. What does that mean, you think?
That means
There are two boys. There are two boys. Fantastic. Okay, so, because it's new information, what is your reaction? Okay, let's do it again. Classe, il y a deux garçons. Le garçon est Georges. Le garçon est Monsieur Jamin. As I told you, there's always Mr. Jamin in the stories. Classe. Georges est garçon numéro 1. Monsieur Jamin est garçon numéro 2. Classe. Est-ce que Monsieur Jamin est garçon numéro 1? Non. Est-ce que Monsieur Jamin est garçon numéro 2? Oui. Classe. Monsieur Jamin est garçon numéro 1 ou garçon numéro 2? 2. Monsieur Jamin est garçon numéro 2. Classe. Oui. Well done. Some people are doing the stuff, but please show me that you do. Qui est garçon numéro 1? Georges. Qui est garçon numéro 2? Monsieur Jamin. Bravo, classe. Georges, tu es garçon numéro 1?
Oui, je suis garçon numéro 1.
Georges, tu es garçon numéro 1. Classe. Il est garçon numéro 1. Georges, est-ce que je suis garçon numéro 1? You're going to rectify my statement. You're going to say, you are boy number 2. Tu es.
Tu es garçon
Don't tell me, I know.
numéro 2.
Bravo, Georges. Je suis garçon numéro 2. Tu es garçon numéro 1. Classe. Monsieur Jamin est garçon numéro 2. Georges est garçon numéro 1. Classe. Levez-vous. On va faire le tcha-tcha-tcha.
Let's go to work.
When he says let's go to work, I see it. Now, George is back in place. Well done. George, nose, attitude, sitting up. Brianna, I don't think you'll need another 8 minutes because we will finish in about 7 minutes. So don't worry. Okay, you've done a great job. Now, going to summarize, and I'm going to try to ask some individual questions to people that want to speak. Okay, so let's first of all recap, because we need to take it slowly in yet. Class, il y a, now look at me, because I'm going to correct what I'm saying and update it with the story. Okay? So check, make sure that you see what I'm pointing at, because my statements here are not complete anymore. Il y a deux garçons. Le garçon est Georges. Le garçon est Monsieur Jamin. Georges est garçon numéro 1. Monsieur Jamin est garçon numéro 2. Ayan? Est-ce que, so you're going to have full sentences, but I'm going to point at them, okay? Est-ce que il y a un garçon? Non.
Il y a deux garçons.
Bravo, Ryan. Il y a deux garçons. Le garçon est Monsieur Jamin. Le garçon est Georges. Georges est garçon numéro 1. Monsieur Jamin est garçon numéro 2.
Oui.
Abbas, est-ce que il y a un dinosaure?
Non. Il y a deux garçons.
Bravo, Abbas. Il n'y a pas de dinosaure. Il y a deux garçons. Henry, est-ce que le garçon est Tony Clarkson?
No. You don't. Iron Man. Iron Man.
So, no, the boy is George, because I'm pointing at him, okay? Le garçon. Bravo, Henry. Le garçon n'est pas Mr. Clarkson. Le garçon est George. Le garçon est Monsieur Jamin. Rylan? Oui? Passe. Oui. Georges est garçon numéro 3. Numéro 1 ou numéro 2? Georges, numéro 1. Monsieur Jamin est numéro 2, garçon numéro 2. Parisa? Est-ce que Georges, see if you can get this by my pointing at, Shay. Very important that you see what I'm pointing at. Est-ce que Georges est une fille? Correct, Parisa. Georges n'est pas une fille. Georges est un garçon. Okay. Hard question. Noah? Hard question for you, Noah. See if you can get it. Shay, Tristan, you will not get what's going on if you don't see where I'm pointing at. Okay? Doesn't matter. Don't worry about the name tag. Worry about what I'm pointing at. Okay, Tristan? Il y a, Noah, il y a combien de garçons?
Il y a deux garçons.
Bravo, il y a deux garçons. Jahan, il y a trois garçons?
Il y a un garçon.
Bravo, il y a un garçon. OK. Monsieur Jamin décrit la situation. Describes the situation. So what describes the situation is saying all the statements that we can remember. See if you can understand them all, and then I will ask for some volunteers to describe the situation as much as they can in any order they come. Okay? That's right. Milo? Don't worry, you will not have to talk if you don't want to. Okay? Right. Look at where I'm pointing to understand what I'm saying. Il y a deux garçons. Summarizing the story. Le garçon est Georges. Le garçon est Monsieur Jamin. Georges est garçon numéro 1. Monsieur Jamin est garçon numéro 2. Décrit la situation. You could read and transform what I've written here. Come on, read this to volunteers and don't expect too much of yourself. I like people that they're not sure, but they're still putting their hand on. That's really, really brave. Jemima, have a go. Don't worry, we will also celebrate you. Parisa, you're very brave today. Correct. Correct. Célébration pour Parisa. OK. Décris la situation. Rihanna, have a go. Il y a. Correct. Le garçon. Correct, Rihanna. Est. Numéro. Célébration pour Rihanna! Woo! Voilà. Décris la situation. Right. Célébration pour Noah! Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Next week, I will show you that when somebody describes a situation, you're going to mind what they're saying, but I'll tell you how to do that next week. Now, in